Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we explore the wonders of the natural world and delve into the latest discoveries in science and conservation. I'm your host David, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on this journey. Today, we're going to talk about a crucial component of scientific research and conservation that often flies under the radar: biological field stations. These are the unsung heroes of the scientific community, providing a platform for researchers to conduct experiments, collect data, and develop innovative solutions to some of the world's most pressing environmental challenges. From the Amazon rainforest to the coral reefs of the Indo-Pacific, field stations play a vital role in advancing our understanding of the natural world. They offer a unique opportunity for scientists to immerse themselves in the environments they're studying, allowing for more nuanced and accurate observations. But field stations are more than just research facilities. They also serve as hubs for community engagement, education, and outreach. Despite their importance, many field stations face significant challenges, including funding constraints, infrastructure limitations, and logistical hurdles. In fact, a recent study found that ecologists are spending less time in the field, which could have serious implications for our ability to address pressing environmental issues. However, there's also reason to be optimistic. A new inventory has identified over 1,200 biological field stations across 120 countries, highlighting the scope and diversity of these research facilities. By linking these stations and sharing knowledge, resources, and expertise, we can create a global network of researchers and conservationists working together to protect the natural world. The importance of field stations cannot be overstated. They provide a critical platform for developing and testing conservation strategies, monitoring ecosystem health, and understanding the impacts of climate change. By supporting these facilities and the researchers who work there, we can ensure that conservation efforts are informed by the best available science and driven by a deep understanding of the natural world. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. Today, we're exploring the fascinating world of conservation and the challenges that come with protecting our precious natural habitats. In our previous segment, we delved into the crucial role of biological reserves in preserving biodiversity. Now, let's shift our attention to a pressing issue affecting one of the UK's most valuable nature reserves. The Farlington Marshes Nature Reserve, located near Portsmouth, is a haven for wildlife and a site of international importance. This 120-hectare reserve is home to a variety of bird species, including the bearded tit, avocet, redshank, and lapwing. However, the reserve is facing a disaster due to failing coastal defenses. A tidal valve is broken, allowing seawater to flood the grazing marshland, washing away birds' nests and reed beds. The Hampshire and Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust has highlighted the urgency of the situation, with 8 hectares of reed bed already lost. The Trust's Director of Land Management, Jamie Marsh, describes it as a bit of a disaster. The flooding has forced birds to move to higher ground to re-nest and rebreed, putting additional pressure on the already threatened habitats. The Environment Agency, responsible for the sea defences, has attempted temporary repairs, but a permanent solution is needed. The estimated cost to replace the entire 2-mile sea defence is around £90 million. The situation is further complicated by rising sea levels due to climate change, which are squeezing out these rare and important habitats. Dr. Stephanie Carter, a coastal ecosystem scientist at the UK Centre for Ecology and Hydrology, emphasises the importance of salt marshes as natural flood defences and carbon sinks. However, she notes that recreating lost salt marsh on a large scale is a near impossible task on an already crowded coastline. The story of Farlington Marshes serves as a stark reminder of the challenges we face in protecting our natural world. As we continue to urbanize and develop our coastlines, we must prioritize the preservation of these vital ecosystems. The consequences of inaction will be devastating, not just for the wildlife that call these places home, but also for our own well-being. Welcome back to Nature Walk. As we conclude our journey through the wonders of the natural world, I'd like to take you to Malaysia's Penang Island, where a remarkable conservation effort is underway to protect the endangered dusky langur. These small primates, with their distinctive dark grey fur and white patches around their eyes, are facing numerous threats in their urban habitat, including roadkill and human-wildlife conflict. Conservationist Yap Jolene has been working tirelessly to address these issues through her organisation, the Langur Project Penang. Her innovative approach involves creating artificial canopy bridges using repurposed fire hoses donated by local fire departments. These bridges have been instrumental in allowing dusky langurs to cross busy roads safely, and the results are nothing short of remarkable. Since 2019, 3 of these bridges have been installed, and the first one, known as Arlies Crossing, has reported 0 langur roadkill deaths on that stretch of road. But what's even more fascinating is that these bridges are not just limited to dusky langurs, they're also used by 9 other wildlife species, including macaques, squirrels, and slow lorises. YAP's organization operates on 3 core pillars: scientific conservation, environmental education, and citizen science. By engaging with local residents and training a team of volunteer citizen scientists, known as Duskies, the Langur Project Penang is able to gather valuable data on langur movements and behavior. This not only helps in conservation efforts, but also fosters a sense of community stewardship and coexistence with urban wildlife. As Yap so eloquently puts it, conservation should be accessible to everyone. Primate observation is more than just scientists' work. It can be everyone's hobby, like birdwatching. By reframing conservation as a conversation, the Langur Project Penang is inspiring Malaysians to take an active role in protecting their urban wildlife and promoting a culture of respect and coexistence. As we conclude today's nature walk, I'd like to leave you with a sense of hope and inspiration. The story of Yap Jolene and the Langur Project Penang reminds us that even in the face of adversity, innovative solutions and community-led conservation efforts can make a tangible difference in protecting our planet's precious biodiversity. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.